time to think of new ways to impart essential knowledge and make sure we really engage our people in a way that motivates them to learn and helps them develop in their roles. It's no surprise that microlearning is gaining a lot of attention. It helps address many of these issues and has been proven to improve job performance in a cost-effective way. It provides a really refreshing change from the more traditional e-learning solutions that we've all endured over the years. I'll discuss what it is, why it's important, its main benefits, and provide some tips for creating effective microlearning content. So let's start with the basics. What is it? Essentially, microlearning is a method of delivering educational content in small, manageable chunks. The idea is to make learning more accessible and less overwhelming by breaking down complex topics into easily digestible pieces, which helps even the most easily distracted of us to stay fully engaged throughout. So in turn, increasing our chances of taking on board the relevant learning. So how does this help improve performance? We're living in a fast-paced world where attention spans are short and people are busy. Microsoft conducted a study in 2015 that indicated the average attention span of a human dropped from 12 seconds to just 8, which, just to give some context, is apparently less than a goldfish. So when you consider this alongside today's expectation of instant gratification since the emergence of the internet and the huge growth of social media, it means that we need to rethink how people learn. This is further exacerbated in the workplace. In the current work environment, employees are constantly required to learn, adapt to new situations, and meet new and changing demands and challenges. So new information needs to be continuously acquired and applied, and this means we need to evolve to incorporate learning methodology that meets these changing needs. The good news is that microlearning is a solution that can help address many of these challenges. There have been numerous studies over recent years researching the effectiveness of microlearning in relation to learning performance. For example, a study completed in 2020 within a retail bank demonstrated that employees who received microlearning modules displayed significantly enhanced job performance when compared to those who only did the more traditional training. The results indicated that staff who'd spent at least 5 minutes a day on microlearning improved their sales at least 5 times as much as staff who didn't. So time well spent, I'd say, and really easy to fit in just 5 minutes a day to even the busiest schedule. Microlearning has many benefits that contribute to increased performance in the workplace. One of the main ways it does this is via improved retention. Short, focused modules help us to retain information better as we avoid cognitive overload by breaking down complex information into smaller, more manageable chunks. Essentially, a microlearning module should last typically no more than 5 minutes. This bite-sized content is more engaging and less intimidating, which encourages us to stay committed and focused throughout. And let's face it, it's much easier to focus for just 5 minutes than it is to stay engaged for 20 or 30 minutes. As we can access microlearning modules anytime and pretty much anywhere, it's incredibly flexible and convenient. It allows for on-demand access to information, which means that we can apply new knowledge immediately. From an employer's perspective, creating and updating microlearning content is relatively simple and can be less expensive than updating longer, more comprehensive training programs. So incorporating microlearning into your employees' learning and development programs can also potentially provide cost savings as well as improve job performance. To unlock these benefits, the microlearning module must of course be effective, and a key challenge is to make the learning meaningful in what's really a very short period of time, literally just a few minutes. So here are 5 tips to help you achieve this. Firstly, and I suggest most importantly, focus on just one objective. So often with more traditional e-learning modules, we see a 20-minute session addressing 3 or 4 different objectives. So instead, break that content down into 3 or 4 microlearning modules to form a suite, or a box set if you like, addressing that content, but with each microlearning module having a clear, single learning objective, which will keep it concise and effective. Secondly, ensure the content is engaging and memorable by incorporating videos, infographics, simulations, and other multimedia. Linked to this is to design it in a way that encourages interaction. So include quizzes and polls and other activities to reinforce learning and keep learners engaged. Ensuring that the content is directly applicable to the learner's roles and tasks will also enhance that engagement and increase the impact the learning has. Finally, last but by no means least, make sure the module is only 3 to 5 minutes long to ensure that its content is easily digestible and can fit into our busy schedules. So, to sum up, microlearning is a versatile and effective approach to digital learning that meets the needs of today's learners and increases job performance in a cost-effective way. By delivering content in small, bite-sized chunks, we can improve retention, increase engagement, and provide really flexible learning opportunities, leading to improved performance in the workplace. Key to this is to keep your modules short, focused, and interactive to maximise their impact. It's definitely time to move away from the 20 to 30-minute e-learning modules of the past and keep it short and sweet to maximise learning performance.